If you're looking for the easiest way to earn income online with an affiliate business, I'm about to show you what I have popping behind my head, behind my space back here, so that you can finally start earning income, good income that can actually help supplement your money. And if you're courageous enough to dive in deep, it could even replace some income, such as a job income, if you wanted to. So I'm Robin Williams, if you don't know who I am. And right behind me is the system that I believe is the number one affiliate system out there, period, that can help you earn money using AI. There's a lot of systems out there that says you can use AI, and to be honest, the systems that I've seen, they either been useless or they are garbage. But this system does it the smart way. I'm going to go over it briefly. And if you don't know, it's with the Home Business Academy. What you see right here is just one of the products. I just want to briefly go over the products so that you know what it is that you're buying. You can use this to promote whatever you want, but you could also use this to promote the products. And products are entrepreneurial friendly, so I definitely recommend all of them. But we have the Let's Go app, which allows you to generate your goals that you have inside, take notes, establish habits, do a morning routine, anywhere from meditation all the way to affirmations and reading, right? So I'm not going to go too far into that, but I am going to turn on my privacy demo here, which is pretty cool. If you do plan on selling this system, which gives you 80% commission, you have a privacy mode there, which is pretty cool. So that's one of the first products. You also have the Funnel Builder Academy, which is simple. If you're familiar with affiliate marketing, you know that Funnel Builder is simply something that you need in order to, you can generate actual website on here too. But ultimately, affiliates usually create these funnels where people can opt into your pages and start building your list, buying your products, and all of that stuff, right? I'm not going to go too far into that, but it comes with an entire academy as well as some coaching. Then we have the premium, primarily a training platform, coaching platform. Not only is there coaching and training here, it's the ability to get started marketing and affiliate marketing without the training, meaning the AI tools are so smart that once you start to go through like answering the questions, it's going to be ready to start creating content for you as far as pictures. And then when you create videos, the AI is smart enough to do a whole lot of research for you so that you have a better chance of getting found on the internet in front of a ton of people. So it's pretty cool. I love it. Premium here, I'll probably dive into this a little bit right after I talk about the Financial Literacy Academy, because this is where the gold is at for the AI as well as the affiliate system. But I will say a quick disclaimer. So, and it's not even a disclaimer, it's like a heads up. So we have AI for people who want to create their content and have their content get blasted out. We have AI for your marketing material so that people can automatically receive your material, your messages that's already done in the system. We have the AI that's built within the platform that you see that's working for you 24/7. For instance, if you have a member who gets started with this system, that AI will be able to answer questions, sign them up for other products so that you get paid, you get the commissions. So it's not like one place you find AI working in your favor. So much inside of the system. But the really cool thing is you don't have to get overwhelmed with it all because it's working on your behalf. We also have the Financial Literacy Academy, which is a way for you to make more money, save money, eliminate debt. And you have anywhere from the education for debt elimination to guerrilla money strategies in there, and also a tool in there to help you out of debt faster. So for instance, if you want to figure out how long it's going to take you to pay down your debt, you can watch this tutorial to see how it's set up, because it's really phenomenal. It's like a hybrid mix of Ramsey and another strategy, right? So you can watch this video, fill this out, and it'll give you a plan to pay off your debt the quickest way possible. Okay, let's go over to the affiliate side. This is where those who want an AI business and you want AI working on your behalf as much as possible, this is where you're going to start should you decide to get started with the link that's in the top of the description of this video. But ultimately, you will watch this training. Here's a really cool software that was generated for you as a customer so that you can invite people not only to the Home Business Academy, but any other income opportunity that you may have. You can start the traffic here. This is one of my favorite ways of actually growing my list, almost hands off. There are some small things that you have to do on a day-to-day basis in your business to make this work, but this dope. And so what happens is you'll get this inviter started on Facebook. People will start receiving your messages. When they receive your message, they'll answer yes or no. If they want more information, you simply ask them for their email. And when they give you the email, and I'm talking about for this system specifically, when they give you your email, you can put them in a turnkey system. When they give you their email and you're marketing something else, you'll have a spot inside of the system where you can generate your own automated email so that they can get the information. You can build your list. So you can do whatever you want, but I just highly recommend that you first start with the turnkey system if you don't have anything up and running successfully yet, because this is a good way to get into profit as soon as possible while you're learning. Okay, so the really cool thing about that software is it runs for you 24/7, and it doesn't actually send messages 24/7, but it knows when to shut off and when to cut back on. Okay, the automation right there, the people will drop into your system. Okay, so far it says that I've generated 94 leads in this system alone. Okay, so that's one way AI can start working for you. And in the back end, what you don't see here is the autoresponder that will be sending out those messages for you. Figure I'll just go back there myself. You'll have lists created specifically for this program for you automatically. It's all hands off. Ultimately, you wanted to just come in, grab your link and get started, you'll be able to. Okay, but these lists that are created for you automatically are for your HBA prospects and customers. And so this will help you be able to keep in touch with your prospects and customers, as well as it's automatically segmented. So we have a few products that I already told you about. Say somebody came in and they just bought the funnel builder, they'll end up on my funnel builder list. If they decided they want the premium, they'll buy the premium and they'll end up on both lists. If they own all of our products, they'll end up in the all-in. This is all on automation. Okay, you have the ability in this autoresponder that you can start using the free credits. Once you sign up with the HBA with any of our products, you can actually start utilizing this and building your own list, okay, for whatever you want to sell. I'm going to just jump right over here back to the premium tools. I'm going to give you the rundown from here. And ultimately, I think I might call it a quits after this, mainly because it's a lot to cover. But you have what we call the traffic Maestro. This is where you open it up and do your marketing for the day. Okay, you open it up. Let me go back because I was messing with this before I started the video. You open it up, you start your day to grow your income using Facebook. You choose one of these if you want to write an email, do a short form video, long form video, Facebook post, right? And you do that. But the really cool thing is you'll have a time where you'll go through the onboarding. Take your time with that onboarding because that's just going to blow your mind on the other end. So I tell people to take your time on the onboarding. I don't care if it takes you 3 days to just slowly go through the system. I will be going over mine again because I felt like I put an okay amount of time into it. I got it done and did the onboarding, but the results were so phenomenal. I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen when I dive in deeper into this actual onboarding piece. Okay, this is not what it's going to look like for you starting out. You'll get the wizard. Okay, so the wizard will start asking you questions, answer those questions in as much detail as possible, and just keep going. Don't be afraid of messing up. Don't be afraid of not being confident on what you really want to talk about, because you can come back and you can edit it just like I'm in the edit area. You can edit it here. Okay. So is this part so freaking important, so powerful? It's because your messages, your content that you start generating, the YouTube videos will start picking winning keywords around the data that you've given it. Okay. And the cool thing about this as well is that you get to create different profiles. So I know a lot of people marketing a lot of different things. So you can edit different profiles, but under this profile is going to go by the information that I actually put in here. It's going to be reading that, giving me ideas, and not only just ideas, but ideas that people are searching for, so that my content will more likely be found by people on the I think it's the number 2 platform. I feel like it should be the number 1 soon, because Google don't be doing its thing for me, but I think it might still be the number 2 platform in the world, which is YouTube. And so you have the short form videos, these two right here. Once you create the content, you go through the flow. Like for, I'll just click on here just to give you an example. You pick your topic, and you'll see AI working for you down here in some spots. You'll talk about what you want to cover. You can either say AI suggested, or I'll tell you what I want to talk about. You talk about your hooks, your script. It's done for you. All of this is done for you here. You can edit it if you want. You shoot the video straight from this platform, which is pretty dope. Inside of this platform, after you finish shooting a video, an editor will come up and help you remove the spaces, help you remove the ums and the filler words. And then you simply publish it directly to YouTube, which is pretty dope because it's going to build your descriptions, your YouTube chapters. If you add chapters, you should be adding chapters. It's going to build out your title. It's going to create your thumbnail, and it's going to upload all of that to YouTube. The only thing you have to do is go over it. You'll have a link right here in the system. You click on that link, it'll open up the back office of YouTube where your actual video is at, and do everything. I can't wait to start demonstrating this more for you guys. I have Traffic Maestro. The onboarding wizard is what I explained to you. That'll be the first thing you'll be guided through. This system will guide you through it, and when you first come to premium, it'll open up the onboarding wizard, and take your time there. Don't feel rushed to go to these other areas. Prompt Write AI, which this is where you get to write your content, okay? Your emails, your Facebook posts. I have different prompts in here. You're looking at one right now that I was working on last. Sometimes when I'm writing content, the content gets long and is not fitting for platforms like Threads, which might take a 500 character count. So instead of rewriting it myself, I just run a prompt in here, paste my content, and it does a great job with rewriting it. And to be honest, you guys, I think this is one of the top AI systems that I've seen, hands down. Okay, that great content. You have done for you prompts in here. Okay, all that stuff is probably best to go through when I am diving in deeper with these tools. But you have the image generator, and within the image generator, you also have a prompt, an AI assistant. Okay, so this is like before you generate your image, because you get 5 credits per day. You want to make sure you have the best chances to making a really good image back here. So you pretty much put your prompt here. Once you're done, it'll just drop down here once you tell it to drop down there, and it will have your faces loaded, which is highly recommended. You can apply your face if you want. Then you can add those other details. They do some pretty good images. For me, my marketing, I think this has done the top images compared to all of the AI tools I've actually used, which is pretty cool. And if you need more credits, by the way, the credits are super cheap. I've been trying to use my credits up since I bought them. And so I almost regret buying them because I haven't been able to use them. But they're super cheap if you do need to buy credits to utilize this system more. Smart Posts is basically what you'll be able to use for your short form videos in order to blast your content out to the internet, to the main popular media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. You can do Twitter, which is X, LinkedIn, and then I don't know if I'm missing any of them, and once that is all done, you'll be able to file it in something like a Google Docs, all with one upload or one click of a button back here. So as soon as you submit that, it's going to blast off to those platforms. Again, I'm going to save the actual video for this particular piece to go by itself so that I can show you specifically what it does. Email Alchemist, this is where you get to not only write some cool emails or get AI to write some pretty decent emails, you get to add a little bit of you inside of it, as well as you get to learn about the principles and formulas used inside of this tool. Art has always been big on learning how to do things yourself, but with AI, it's kind of like we have to move with the way the world is going. So you'll be able to write complete emails using AI and following these questions and prompts that they give you, and it'll generate some pretty dope emails based on what we had in Traffic Maestro. So remember, we was editing that profile. It'll bring in your personal stories and things like that most AI tools aren't doing it unless you're specifically like, hey, about the time I was in the Air Force and I thought I was going to get kicked out, right? So instead of me saying that, it's just going to automatically smartly insert those type of stories in there. It's pretty freaking dope. So you'll be able to write those emails. And a really cool thing is, once you write the emails, that has to get looked at by itself. But once you write the emails, it's going to flow you. You're going to have a nice little flow. Let me show you what's going to happen. You, on the bottom of that page, When you're finished with the email alchemist, you'll have the option to send the email, and it's going to populate your email right here for you. And then you have the option to choose your list when you want it to go out or send it out right away, and you're done. Okay. And it has some really good features of this email autoresponder. Also, some AI automation like list hygiene for your marketing. This entire system is priceless. Okay. And you get 80% commission should you decide to share that, which should be easy because you can turn on your tool, follow Traffic Maestro in order to get more eyeballs on your system. That's all I'm going to go through in this video. It's way longer than what I wanted to, have this video go to. But ultimately, think about you waking up in the morning, not knowing what you were going to talk about in your business. And because you sat down and took some time with Traffic Maestro, you simply go through Traffic Maestro, tell it you want to do a video. It starts crafting the topic, the subject, hooks, the scripts, the thumbnails, and it submits the YouTube video. And you can get all of that done within minutes. Then you decide to do a Facebook post. Same thing. It pretty much asks you some questions, generates the Facebook post. You want an image to go with it. You generate the image. You want a thumbnail to go with your YouTube. Process, a thumbnail will be created for you. If you want to write an email to your list, whether it be an email to where you want it to be a curiosity email so they can watch your YouTube video, or a completely different subject, you have the email alchemist to send your email to your list. You're answering your messages in Facebook Messenger from the auto emails that were already generated for you and sent out on your behalf. And at the end of the day, you can close your laptop knowing that you've done everything that the 6 and 7 figure earners do in their business to earn more leads and sales and credibility and rapport and connection online. That's what this system will actually do for you. If you want access to a free tour using the same system you can have here in minutes, check out the link in the description, put your name and email in there, and I'll see you on the inside.